as you can see, talked about it yesterday. My frame's built. The thing that big ass, that right there is gonna be sitting on is already done. Everything's ready to go, but I tried getting it on there yesterday. Had some help from my dad, and it wasn't enough. I needed probably 2 more dudes over here. So that one end with the cap still on it, it's like 50-pound dead weight on the end. I was trying to pick that side up, and he couldn't get the other part up high enough. So what I had to do, figured I'd be doing a lot of these when I'm by myself. So what I ended up having to do was go up to a place I don't typically go, Harbor Freight, and I found a electric hoist up there. It's an 880-pound double line, single line 440. I figured that the whole tank only weighed 400, so that thing probably weighs, if a quarter's cut off, it's probably around 300 pounds. So this should be plenty enough to do. But I got this electric hoist, it's got a remote on it. It's got plenty of power and plenty of strength to pick this thing up when I can't do it by myself. The only other option I think was to put it on upside down and then flip it over, but that'd be a hell of a time too. I'd need a couple guys over here for that. So when I'm alone and I need to pick these damn things up, and I don't have room in my garage for a cherry picker, as you can see, I'm pretty much maxed out. This pontoon boat I started building, it's pretty cool, but like I haven't even got it out yet. It really sucks. So it's just taking up space in here. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing mounted on my ceiling. I'm gonna show you what I did here. Hopefully this is gonna be the best option, because I didn't want to get too intricate with what I'm doing. So I'll show you what I did. So what I did, if any of you ever do work with Unistrut, you know that it is hard to find right now, but I've had this piece in my garage now for a while. So this is the hoist. Okay, it's got the power right there. It actually plugs in the same place that the garage door opener plugs into, which is really, really nice, because I don't have to worry about messing with power. So I got to tighten everything up. These pieces right here come with it, and it fits perfectly on that Unistrut. And I just bought 6 of those L brackets, spaced them all at 16 inches. I haven't tightened them up yet. That one's a little wonky. Spaced them off at 16 inches all the way across. So when I get up there to put them in the ceiling, I'll be able to tie into the joist up above. And then for each one of those, I got 4-inch lag bolts, and I got 2 washers to go on each one, just to give it a little bit extra strength. So I figured the 1/2-inch size lag bolts going up into that 2x12 or 2x10, whatever's up in the rafters, no, typically 2x12. I figured that would be the right size. This is 5/16. I figured if I went ahead, or sorry, 3/8. If I went with a 1/2-inch, I think it would have been too big, and I'd take a possibility of splitting that joist. So I didn't want to mess with that. I wanted the most strength I could possibly get. So that's the plan I came up with. I'm gonna go ahead and get it mounted. I'm gonna tighten up all these nuts and bolts and get everything tied down, put it up in the ceiling, and then try to strategically put it in the right spot where when I want to pick up a smoker body, I can just pick it straight up where it's at and then have plenty of room. So I think the next thing I'm gonna do is clean up this freaking garage. Just tell you that much right now. So anyway, I'm gonna get this thing mounted up in the ceiling and give it a test drive and see how she works, because me and my dad ain't able to pick those things up. And sometimes my neighbors aren't young, will say either. I don't want to put them through the shit, you know, to even ask them. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take care of it myself and do this. So hopefully get it set up pretty easy. So Pops decided to show up and give me a hand, which was nice, because this bracket and that motor was not light. So getting everything measured up, distance between the 2 L brackets was 3 3/4 of an inch. Got that first one set, and after I got that first one set, ran into a little bit of a problem. All right, so we got everything lined up on this side, but then realized when you go to put that in here, this is in a way. So I'm going to back that out.
Right.
Take the bolt off and put a screw back in that hole.
Yeah.
This guy knows it all. Look at him. He's a smart guy.
Yeah. You know, that's how I would do it back in the day.
So what I ended up doing was backing that bolt off, taking it off, and then sliding that over. That way I have a straight shot going up in there. And this will slide just a little bit so we can get it where it needs to be. Here, you do it. You do it. Burn it on. Going up slow. We'll check it out. This is the horse. Woo! This slow. Got it. Go. Go, go, go. Go. Keep going. Perfect. I want that end pretty flush. So
Flush,
go down
okay.
slow. Yeah, go down slow. There you go. Slow. Go. A little more. Okay. You go.
Okay.
Right there. It's pretty close. It's good. What? That's pretty freaking easy. That's the way to go right there.
I'm telling you.
We were in here struggling last night, boy. Hurting my back. I was like, oh my God, this sucks. But we got it now.